Hello, good morning. Today is a really big day and I'm still not sure if I'm going to go ahead with it, but I have been contemplating cutting my hair for a really long time. It grows really fast. The last professional to cut my hair was Angel Delgadillo, the Angel of Route 66, whose barbershop on Route 66 was the start of the whole Route 66 Preservation Society and getting the highway designated as a sort of a national landmark. So he doesn't cut hair anymore, but he still runs his barbershop as a souvenir shop. And he came in to visit one day when we were stopping by there, and I asked him if he would cut my hair for me because I thought it was a real privilege and an honor. And I swore I would never get it cut again, that I would always be able to say the last person that ever cut my hair was the Angel of Route 66. And the problem is that my energy levels and pain levels and things, I do find maintaining my long hair really challenging. As you can see, it's naturally curly. Like, this is just, you know, after I wash it, I brush it, and then I pretty much just leave it. But it looks nice at the moment. Once it's freshly washed and it goes naturally curly, it's quite pretty, but you know, eventually I have to brush it, and I've just brushed it now actually, and it sort of goes more frizzy when I brush it, and it's quite dry at the ends, and I don't really have the energy or the motivation or the money to, you know, have a high maintenance hair routine with treatments and things like that. And like, yeah, it's been at least 10 years since I went to an actual hairdresser for my hair. So yeah, so what happens is when I get to brushing it, like today, and it's, you know, gone frizzy, I tend to just plait it or tie it up in a ponytail, because that's the only way to stop it from getting knotty when it's this kind of curly and frizzy. So the plan, you know, I've been sort of thinking, you know, how short did I want to go, and I'm sort of thinking, you know, around sort of my shoulder length, so I could still tie it up if I need to, sort of around, I don't know, there maybe, and hopefully the curl, you know, bounces up and gives me a bit of volume like that maybe. That's, I don't know, it just seems like such a thing to do as you get older, you know, like I'm in my 50s now, and it feels like women, as they get older, their hair gets shorter and shorter, and I can understand why, because it definitely gets a lot thinner. Mine has definitely thinned. You know, it used to be, my plaits used to be twice as thick as they are now, so I don't know. But you know, there are times when I'm wearing it out, which isn't very often, but when I wear it out and I think, oh, it looks pretty, but then if I wear it out when I'm playing my saxophone, I find that, you know, it gets tangled up in my sax holder, and I'm always getting frustrated with it, or it's blowing in the wind. You know, it's just not practical to wear it out all the time, and also wearing it out all the time makes it get knotty. So anyway, I thought I'd record this because I'm sort of getting ready and psyching myself up. My appointment's at 1 o'clock. And I'm nervous, and I know people, you know, have always said to me since I've been a little girl, you know, look how long it is now, since I've been a little girl, people have been saying to me, oh, you know, I mean, I used to have hair down to my bum, oh, don't ever cut your hair, love, it's so beautiful, it's a woman's crowning glory, and, you know, guys used to love it, oh, I love your long hair, you know. Those sort of things, as you get a bit older, become a bit more irrelevant. Like, I'm not trying to be appealing to guys through my hair or anything. I'm, you know, quite happily solo and asexual, and no desire to, you know, attract a mate in any way, shape or form. And, you know, it always felt like it was everybody else's hair. I remember the first time I cut it when I was 18, I cut it to about there. And my boyfriend at the time stroking my hair the whole way to the hairdresser's going, oh, I'm never going to be able to do this again, you know. And I really did it as a bit of an act of rebellion, because it was like, I'm so sick and tired of random strangers walking up to me in the street and saying, oh, you've got such beautiful hair, don't ever cut it. And it was like, it's my hair, I'll do what I want with it. So I cut it, and of course grew it straight out afterwards, but you know, that's the way it goes. So it was that sort of 18-year-old act of defiance and becoming my own person, and I didn't want my hair to define me. And I feel like at the moment, I feel like I'm entering into a new chapter and a phase of my life where I just, you know, it's been, the last few years have been about healing and trauma and coping with adapted circumstances and adjusting to this new life. Oh, falling off my couch here. And I'm ready to sort of embrace everything in a way that I feel more comfortable in my own skin with, and maybe this will be part of that, you know. It means that I can still, you know, tie it up and do cute things with it, and I don't know. And it looks so pretty today. I'm kind of just gonna take this video because afterwards I might go, oh, what did I do? But yeah, anyway, see what we think. Let me know what you think, if I should cut my hair or not cut my hair. Okay. Gonna do an initial chop, then a wash, and then see how much it bounces up. I so almost didn't come today. I was sitting in my caravan going, should I do it, should I not, should I do it, should I not? Oh, so nervous.
Oh, it will feel so good for you.
I think too, especially with summer coming.
It'll be short for you, but we still classify that as
long.
You know,
that's what I thought. It's a compromise, right? If it grows on me and I decide to go a little bit shorter, maybe I can do that down the track. But
it's that initial cut.
Yeah. That's just how I always kind of tend to
stick your fingers in there
and give it a bit of a flick. Oh yeah.
When you're at home, like down, like you get all that volume back in there.
Oh, wow.
You're going to get incredible curl through there, and it's going to come like really beautiful.
Oh yeah, look at it. It is coming up already. Yeah, that's amazing. Wow. I could just...
I can't imagine it with the long hair now.
I could just flick it around and just go like...
I know, and you're going to feel... And then there's just a little light layer in there, and then I didn't take your shoulders any shorter. I just graded them in so there wasn't a step.
Perfect, yeah, perfect. No,
and you just get a little bit of softness around through that face.
I love it.
I know, it suits you.
I'm going to have so much fun with it. Like I can do it in little pills if I want it to go shorter.
Yep.
Do a bit of a glam thing. Oh.
And it doesn't sit flat to your scalp at all. No.
Oh, I love it.
So
there you go. I actually did it. Isn't it awesome?
I know. You take it to you next week once it gets used to having all that weight off.
I just, even the colour, like getting rid of that
Yeah.
real super lightness.
Yeah.
It's just made it look so much
Yeah,
better
it looks
already.
a lot more natural now.
And the grey looks more normal now. And I think as it gets more grey, it'll be less obvious too.
Yeah.
Oh, stoked.
That looks incredible.
That ends my video. I'll do another one when I get home and it's fully dry and see what it looks like then, but very happy. I did it. I cut my hair. I've just come back from the hairdressers and it was quite nerve-wracking, but I'm absolutely, you know, she sort of scrunched it a little bit with a diffuser, but it wasn't completely dry when I left, and then just walking around did a couple of things up at the shops and let it do its thing and just sort of ran my fingers through it a few times, and oh my gosh, I just keep going like this. It's just, it feels amazing, and I'm absolutely right with it. Like, we weren't sure how much the curl would come out, and she said like next couple of washes, when it's got all that weight off it, it'll probably curl up even more. But this is exactly what I was hoping would happen, that this curl would bounce up, because it used to be sort of flat to here and then curl down the end. So I'm absolutely stoked with it. It's just gonna make life so much easier. Like, yeah, that's it at the back. I feel like a new woman. So that was the whole idea of it. So yeah, pretty happy with it. And yeah, I went back afterwards to show her how it had bounced up and to say thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I was so anxious about it now, because now that it's done, I couldn't be happier. Absolutely love it.